everybody. Top of the morning, top of the evening, top of the night. We are live. How's everyone doing? Do this really quick. I need to get in here. Music is going to be a little bit different tonight. I'm adjusting my bandwidth settings now. Go. Okay. All right. So, with that being said, take a look at the chat. To the people in the chat, to the people in the bushes. Hey, Soup Bone, how are you? Hey, Fly, hello. I have these false nails on, something I haven't had to do in a long time. Uh, it's going to be fire tonight. Welcome to the Lion's Den tonight. I don't think you guys are going to, some of you may be ready. Some of you may not be ready, but it's going to get real tonight. So I'm going to talk about mute these trifling parents. Can we talk? Can we really talk? I'm also going to talk about the government being shut down because right now the food is not being inspected like it should be. And I know my grocery store was packed today. Myers. I shop at Myers. It was packed today. It's like everyone was there. Also, hey King Bit, how are you? King Bit, Fly Soup Bone to the people in the bushes. We're going to talk about that too. We're also going to hit on some other topics tonight. Welcome to the Lion's Den tonight. I don't know if you're ready, but brace yourself. Brace yourself tonight. Because I have some things to say pertaining to the quote unquote mute Mr. Kelly. And I say mute the trifling parents, mute the trifling people who didn't come forth because they're just as sadistic and twisted up in the head as the actions and what he did. Oh, welcome to the Lions Den tonight. Dad, I'm gonna give y'all a little music. Miss Letha just popped on up in here.
Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm gonna give him some different music tonight, Miss Letha.
Okay, what we rocking with? What we rocking with?
I'm gonna hit y'all with some gospel.
Okay.
Let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how I
Okay.
flow. My
All
gospel
right.
flow.
Okay.
Is that all right? If it's not all right, I'm still gonna do it. To the people
Okay.
in the bushes, hello, hello, Ellen.
Mm.
Hey, man, I hope now that the men are in here really quick, I hope you all are getting ready for your live that I'm gonna host. Uh well, actually, I'm just gonna facilitate. I hope y'all got your topics ready. I hope you got your fire topics ready. Uh, I'm gonna let y'all get as real as y'all get. But tonight we're gonna talk about mute these trifling parents. We're gonna talk about this government shutdown, and we're gonna talk about lifetime exploiting the situation. Yeah, put something on some people's mind tonight. Is that all right? Can we talk? Can we really talk? Hmm. Okay, let me hit y'all with some music. Let's see if they copyright strike some gospel. Let's see. Let's see.
saying tonight that the flames of your burning love reaches deep inside. So I wanna stay wrapped up in you. You're the apple of my eye. You make my soul feel better with a spiritual high. I need you more and more to make it through this life. You're my only hope. I'm open to your will. Lord, I'm here to still. You're the one for me. I'm giving you my all. Don't you are my everything. Yes, you are my Lord. Without you, I am nothing. Without you, I am nothing but no. Yes, Lord. You make the world to me. That's my Lord. I will go. Now there's nothing going. Don't wanna let you down. You've been so good to me. You're always around. Just wanna live for you, Lord, for the rest of my days. And I wanna please you, Jesus, in every way. Whatever comes my way, I will always live for you each day. And I'll be positive. Lord, give me more grace as I run this race. Can't wait for the day when I see your face. Lord, you are my everything. Yeah. Don't you know nothing? Oh. Yes, I do, Lord. Yeah, Lord. Yeah. I love you, Jesus. Cause you died for me. Lord, tell me where you want me to go. You are my everything. You're my only hope. Yes. I love you, Jesus, because you're first of me. Don't you, I am nothing. You bring me joy. But I know that you be good to me. Anything you want, Lord, send me and I go.
Y'all like that? That was gospel. That was gospel.
That sounds very, very good.
Yeah, that's that UK gospel right there. That's the UK gospel. Y'all want me to hit you with one more? Uh, it's about a woman and a man being together, and it's gospel. They shouldn't be together. Man, if you creeping and you sneaking in somebody else's wife, husband's bed, you need to let that go. Women, if you sneaking and creeping in somebody else's wife's bed, you need to let that go. Some people need to stop sneaking, creeping, and all of that. Also, I take this song, this next song I'm going to play by um, this gospel group from the United Kingdom. I take it to mean that anything in your life that's depressing you, suppressing you, oppressing you, depressing you, stressing you, causing raised hairs, so on and so forth, like that, you need to let that thing go. I don't believe it's the yes, soup bone. That was gospel. Oh, they turned all the way up. My gospel be turned up too. Right, Fly. Yes, yes. The soup bone, the Fly, the King Bid, to Miss Letha, to Alan. Oh, we gonna get serious tonight, but I just need to make sure my mind is right before I go where I'm gonna go tonight. Um, I don't know if people gonna be able to handle it. So let me get y'all to the next song. And if AM was here, she may wake up and be like, "Hi, Chad." So I'll do it for her. So just listen to this next song. It's about to get real. It's about to get real. It's gonna get real on this chat tonight. It's gonna get real. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about lifetime exploiting a situation too, and gaining capital off of the mute documentary that they just did, which is a total tobacco to me disaster. And I'm gonna explain that tonight too. I said, can we talk? So I'm definitely making sure I go in on that tonight. I'm really gonna go in on that tonight. I don't know if people gonna be able to handle me tonight. Hold yourself. AM, there she go. Okay, she ain't ready to hop on. She'll hop on. She hop on. Okay, AM. Oh, you still driving, AM? Okay. I know you like to do your runs. I don't know if they're gonna be able to handle this live tonight. I really don't know. I really don't know if y'all gonna be able to handle this live. That's why I'm hitting y'all with some gospel right now. And let's see if they're gonna copyright strike some gospel. YouTube probably gonna be like, what is that? We'll let that go. Oh, here we go. Here go the next song. The bass line in this is got to be one of the best bass lines ever. I love UK music, including their gospel. It seems like they have some of the cleanest bass lines.
I don't know, I'm going to tell her. You must know. It's all about you, bro.
Hello?
Hey, babes, how you doing?
Oh, hi, babes, you alright?
Yeah, I need to speak to you. There's something I have to discuss with you.
Why, what's wrong?
I've been feeling that, maybe it's not going to work.
What?
It can't work.
Jeez, what do you mean it
We
can't
need to
work?
meet face to face, but, I just got to let you know that.
Let me know what? What's going on?
Keep thinking about you, baby, and it's driving me crazy. And I'm reeling from this feeling. All this lust up frozen got me messed up emotions. Feels so good, but I know it's wrong. There's a God above, and He has a plan. Do you hear me now? Do you understand? That is not about us, but what He's thinking of. I was standing to the time. I really don't wanna, but baby, I gotta let you go. It's not meant to be. Girl, girl, please understand that it's the Lord's plan.
Thought I had you, baby. Now you're acting crazy. You're leaving me and trusting me. I thought we had the future. Oh, I feel abused. Should've known from the very start. Now I'm feeling low. But if you gotta go, I was standing in your way. But I will always love you, and I'm thinking of you. I'm put up so gotta let you go. Gotta let you go. You say it's not meant to be. But what about you and me? Did you really think about it? Did you pray about it? Oh, baby. I don't wanna sleep to it. No, 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 no. But I wanna stay in the Lord's will. But it hurts so bad. Gotta get me on my knees to pray again.
I want you to know, lady, that if it was up to me, I was there waiting for eternity.
But I gotta let you go, though my heart is aching still. But at the end of the day, it's about the Lord's will. Oh, God said no, no. Gotta let you go. It's not meant to be. It's not the Lord's will. Oh, no, no, no. God said
God's got so much better in store for you and me.
gotta let you go.
Let me go.
I don't wanna leave you, but God, gotta let you go.
I love the situation is hard, but I gotta do that. My heart's gonna burn and make it start.
I know it doesn't feel right now, but Lord's got something better for me. We got His will, perfect will, turn it around.
Okay, excuse me. And my voice is back too, by the way. People like they don't play this at the church I go to. You know, I had the privilege of well, grew up Baptist church, and then from there, my mom used to visit some everything. But as a teenager, I ventured off into Word of Faith slash non-denominational slash believer, whatever. And so, contemporary gospel, what some deem contemporary gospel, or you know, King B said, rewind. Okay.
I agree with you on that, King Bit.
I'm gonna link. I'm gonna link that one because what Raymond and Company. It's the gospel group out of United Kingdom, and that's old. That's the older gospel. What they're saying in the song is, God said, "No, I gotta let you go. It wasn't meant to be. I gotta set you free. I gotta cut you off right now." So I had to do that to get my mind right tonight. For what I'm about to say, I know some of y'all was probably used to. And him said she getting her mind right tonight. Right. We all getting our mind right. I know some of y'all was probably used to this type of gospel right here. Oh Lord. Okay. That's not the type of gospel I was talking about. Hey Sandra, don't play. Say how y'all doing. Hey Sandra, don't play. Slid up in here. Right, Alan. It's nothing wrong. I like gospel, and I like contemporary gospel, but I also listen to the words. Like some songs, no disrespect to the people who wrote it, you will not catch me singing. And one of them is I'm climbing up the rough side of the mountain. Hold on. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I didn't study the history of religion and all that stuff right there, but the Lord said you can move the mountain with your faith and with what you believe. So I'm not getting ready to say I'm climbing up no rough side of the mountain, because life and death is in the power of the tongue. I'm not trying to be climbing no mountain when I can just speak to the mountain and it's supposed to move. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Okay, but we're ready for these hot topics tonight. Not really hot topics. Wendy Hurst is a hot topic. But we ready for these fiery topics tonight. I said, welcome to the Lion's Den tonight. What I want to start off with is the one that everybody jumped on a bandwagon with. Um, the mute Mr. Kelly. I have something to say about that. I said it last time. Somebody need to make this story make sense to me, because I'm not comprehending how you as a parent can allow your kid, your child that you say you love, to be in the presence of a person that age anyway without parental supervision. And some might use the excuse where her older sister was there. Well, how old was she? Apparently not old enough to, and I'm talking about old enough mentally right now to protect her sibling the way she should have. Also, hmm, I was listening to Yvette, and her title was Government Shutdown and Mute R. Kelly is not a cause, it's an expression. And I understood what she meant, and she made her points as to why she said that. Because a cause is uh, hunger, global hunger, fighting global hunger. If they were going to make this a cause, uh, it would be Kavanaugh. Okay, and I'm going there tonight. I said, can we talk? Because we have a Supreme Court justice that was accused of rape or sexual assault, and now he's on the Supreme Court. I said, can we talk? And I'm going to talk about mutant trifling parents, because what was it within your own household that made your kids even attracted to this type of person? Did you gear them for fame? Did you how were the parents rearing their kids? And so there appears to be some exploitation of some children going on for fortune, for fame, and for money. So that's why I said mute these trifling parents. I said, can we talk tonight? I said, can we talk? Can we really talk? Can we really talk tonight? Uh-oh. So you mean to tell me, because I didn't watch it and I said I wasn't going to watch it and I'm not. You mean to tell me now, according to the bits and pieces that I have heard by viewing it on YouTube, uh, one particular set of young ladies now haven't seen their parents in about 3 years. How does that happen? Um, so you mean to tell me, and I'm gonna hit the people that was around them too, because they sick in the head too. You have to be some type of sick, twisted, and sadistic in the head to see something happening to a teen or somebody else's child and not do something. You have to be some type of sick in the head to sit up there and allow that to happen for years and years. And now people coming out trying to, oh, hold up. You got to be some type of sick. When I taught for years and I would take my students on a field trip, one thing that their parents knew was going to happen is you were not going to approach their kids in my presence because I was standing in their stead. You definitely weren't going to put your hands on them and expect that this teacher should just stand by and do nothing. What type of sick and sadistic adults were in this inner circle? I said, can we talk? That's right. Mute these trifling parents, Sandra. Not only that, I'm trying to understand for Lifetime and to the African American sisters who did the documentary, and people were saying they did such a super fantastic job. I have something to say because they didn't do their due diligence in vetting the people. Okay, now let me go here. I said, can we talk? Charlamagne the Guy, Jessica Reed. How in the world is Charlamagne the Guy on Mute R. Kelly, but you have somebody who was a teenager saying, not only did you rape her, you gave her a date rape drug. How is he sitting up there? Somebody make this make sense to me. So the women who put this together didn't do their due diligence and do their research, because when you are doing a documentary, according to my knowledge, or the way that I would have done it, is you get all of your facts and your information together. You go years back. And when you're doing the genealogy of somebody's family, at least go 10 years back. You better have some DNA, elementary schools. Try to go back 10 years in a family history and come with something that's substantial and get every side. And I also hear that they did not interview Mr. Kelly kids. So you didn't interview Mr. Kelly kids. You didn't interview Aaliyah's mama because she was brought up. You didn't interview all of the parents that were brought up into this situation, and you want to come out and talk about mute somebody. But I didn't see anybody saying mute Kavanaugh. I didn't see these same group of women saying mute Kavanaugh. I don't see these same group of people talking about mute Mr. Weinstein. And let me get John Legend too. I said, can we talk tonight? Welcome to the Lions Den. John Legend and his wife Chrissy on a picture with Harvey Weinstein. Really? And you have the audacity to be on a mute R. Kelly. Okay. Make this make sense to me. Because he's a pedophilia, rapist, and everything else. He's still sitting up in his big mansion. Lifetime. When does he get his mute documentary? I'll wait. Hey Tommy, how you doing? Oh, Fly the daughter did speak out. The savages who are opportunistic, who put their kids out there for fame and fortune, somebody need to mute them trifling parents. How about we mute those trifling parents? Because you some type of trifling to sit up there and take your daughter to an R. Kelly concert. You some type of trifling to sit up there and drop your child off to R. Kelly, knowing the allegations that he previously had. You some type of trifling. And I don't want to hear it was in the name of mentorship. No, it wasn't. It was in the name of exploiting your own child for fame and fortune. Mute these trifling parents. I said, can we talk tonight? Can we talk? Can we really talk? Let me go back to the African-American woman who did the documentary, who did not do their research. And so people start tagging them and Charlamagne the Guy and tagging Jessica Reed's name. They had the audacity to say they didn't know about Jessica Reed. They were unaware. Have they been living under a rock? I had to ask that question to the African American women who put it together. Were you living under a rock? Were you living under a rock? Jessica Reed took a rape. She did her rape kit, and they indeed found out that she was raped. And Charlemagne the guy, yeah, they got some substance for him, but it was never tested. And he has the audacity to sit himself up there and say, mute somebody. I'm gonna need somebody to make this make sense to me. John Legend and Chrissy. I can give them that one. I can see them missing a picture, missing the picture on John and Chrissy, his wife, with Harvey Weinstein. But somebody got to make this make sense to me. The Catholic priests, because they're going at them again in the state of Michigan. Can we get a mute the Catholic priests so they can leave them little boys alone and stop being booty bandits? So they can stop. I said, can we talk tonight? So they can stop being booty bandits and leave them little boys alone up in the church, all in the name of God. Tommy said, hello, chat. I don't think y'all ready tonight. I really don't think you're ready tonight. Clarence Thomas, Supreme Court Justice. Anita Hill. What? 45 in the White House. The urinating pee-pee want to be president. What? Okay. I'm gonna wait. Somebody got to make this make sense to me, because right now no one has and no one can. Not this right here. And I found myself all week watching other people's videos, reading comments, and people trying to excuse the parents away. Parents don't get a pass. If you have to walk through double HELL in gasoline draws to get your kids, that's what you do to protect them. I tell you what, you have my child trapped somewhere, and you say I can't get to my child, I'll burn the building down. I'll shoot a building up. Nobody has to give me permission to do this. And I'm not going to justify my actions for doing what I do to get to my child, because I'm the parent. At all times and under no uncertain terms do I ever want my child to feel unprotected. As a parent, to just sit by knowing that I coulda, woulda, shoulda, but I did nothing. No, I'm going drastic. I'm going to be real drastic. Drastic times take drastic measures. I wouldn't care, because I find it a little bit appalling that these girls were at the concert dancing and singing to the song. And parents are saying, oh, well, he's got them so mind controlled till, they can't. Kids come into the world with a very strong will at a young age. So the impressionable ages are adolescence, childhood, and things like that. I'm trying to figure out where did the parents go wrong? What did they miss? It was some cultivating that should have taken place that would have really kind of made them reject this type of person or behavior. Also, to the savages, I have to say this. Honestly, I think the daughter that doesn't want to communicate with them were probably raped by a family member prior to her running into or being driven into the arms of Mr. Kelly by them. I honestly do. I think when you go a little bit deeper and you start digging and digging, some things gonna come out. I really do. And Letha is saying hello, everybody, to the chat. I said, can we talk? Okay. Now let me jump back on the women who did the documentary, who didn't know that Jessica Reed had some information out about Charlemagne the Guy, saying that he raped her and he gave her a date rape drug, as well as her friend. What type of research did you do? Did you vet your people before you brought them on? Apparently not. Also, Lifetime. Lifetime ratings went up. Their ratings had not been this high in about 2 years plus. But they show this documentary and they jump their ratings up to exploit a situation and to exploit these people. Lifetime got paid. The people up there in the documentary got paid, but nobody's got more money than Lifetime did for airing this documentary. Okay. So the ratings jumped up. Okay, good for you. But where's the resolve? Where's the real resolve? Because as of yet, people called in, and I'm going to hit this too, because I got to make this real plain. People called in. DAs opened it up. People called in. Okay, you calling in. But what we need you to do, what I need you to do, is go do your written deposition under oath and writing. Okay, everything that you set up there on that documentary and said, everything that these women wrote the book about, because there has been books written about it too. Now's the time for you to go give your written deposition under oath, and you can really bring him back to trial to get him prosecuted. I have yet to see anybody step up to the plate and do that. So while we're talking about mute such and such, I said, let's mute these trifling parents. So he got all these allegations. But I find it a little bit peculiar. Nobody came forth to the DA yet. They just getting calls. You can call all day long. You need to show yourself up like you showed yourself up to Lifetime. Now it counts. Now you can make it stick and last. Now you can get it on paper and in writing. Now you can do your under oath, sworn deposition under oath. Yeah. Go tell that same story under oath. I find it a little bit appalling that the DA's offices have not been crowded. People running down it. I find that a little bit, because if you don't come forth, there's nothing they can do. They have no case without any witnesses, without the victims. Right, Alan. And Sandra, I agree with you. Apparently, Lifetime didn't research anything, because there's no way Charlemagne the Guy should have been up there. John Legend would have been sitting up there either with pictures with Harvey Weinstein. Excuse me, I want to know everything these people have been doing and who they're involved with. Oh, but nobody have anything to say about that? And for the people that's out protesting, it's commendable. But where's the outrage for Sandra Bland? How many people watched the Sandra Bland documentary? Where's the outrage for that? And we know the cops killed her. Probably raped her too. Where's the outrage for that? Where is the continual outrage for that? Mute these trifling parents. And to these parents, you in a video outside of one of R. Kelly properties throwing rocks, and that looks so fake and phony to me. You got my child. I'm not showing up outside of your property to throw rocks. More than likely, I'm gonna show up outside your property with some C4 on, letting you know everything and everybody's gonna get blown up if I don't get my child back. But when I show up to your property, even before I get close to your property, rest assured that every vehicle in your driveway, you're going to hear this. Because I'm lighting it up. With my first cousin, Smith and Wesson. One for each hand. And then okay, people are trying to use Stockholm syndrome. No. Now these ladies right here I'm getting ready to show, who were chained, tortured, and captured for 10 years in Ohio, that was missing for 10 years. I can see them having Stockholm syndrome. But these women were allowed to go in and out as they chose to. So if you're free to go as you choose and please, how does a person have you bound? I'm trying to understand that. And for the grown women who slept with them, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't feel a type of way about you. I don't feel no type of way about you. Not at all. Number one, you should not have been wanting to sleep up behind a man who's sleeping with a whole bunch of women anyway. That's number one. What type of woman want to sleep up behind a man who's sleeping with a whole bunch of women? That's number one. Number two, what type of woman would sit up there and partake in a threesome unless that's how you get down and you wanted to get down like that? That's number two. Number three, if you don't like women at all, I only like men, and I'm going to let that be made known. There is absolutely nothing anyone could have done to make you do anything with a woman if you don't already like women. Now, if that's what you like, that's what you like. But be honest about it. Don't come up here after the fact talking about somebody forced you to, and we was doing, and hold on. You can't get me in a room and force me to do nothing with a female. I'm going to fight you to the bitter death because I don't like women like that. I only like men. Make that make sense. Sleeping up behind all these other women, participating in orgies. Make that make sense. And you a victim with your grown self. And I'm talking about the older ones. I don't want to hear that. Not even from his ex-wife. Now, I'm on the show some women who should have Stockholm syndrome. Not some women who willfully, voluntarily, and I'm talking about the older ones now, with your nasty selves. And that's right, I said it, you're nasty. Gonna sit up there and talk about somebody made you do something with a teenage girl. No, we would have been fighting in the room. Fighting to the bitter end. Nasty. Everybody got their clothes off. You don't know how to kick something? You don't know how to kick them where it hurts? Y'all got your clothes off, right? Nasty. I said it. Mute these trifling parents. Okay, now let's talk. Let's look at some women who was captured for 10 years for real. Chain. Couldn't get in and out. Couldn't go in and out. But all this right here, and no, I am not excusing Mr. Kelly for anything he's done. But I got to go back to, let me show the video, and then I'm going to go back to the other parents who child was, you know, that he did the feces on and urinated on. I'm going to go back there because you urinate on my child. You do feces on my child. I'm going to show up in the court with some medicine. And it's not going to be human urine. And it's going to be some prescribed medicine. And watch what I'm going to do to you. My aim would have been very well, very, very well, very well aimed. And watch what you get hit upside your head with. So I'm not. No, I just, and I'm not saying I'm right in going tit for tat, but you do something to my child, it's just something on the inside of me that causes a righteous or a rage or indignation on the inside of me. If you're doing something to somebody, kid or teenager, and sit by and do nothing. Talking about some what? And Andrea Kelly, you grew up on the south side of Chicago. South side Chicago chicks are known for fighting. We around the same age. As a matter of fact, she may be a little older than me. Let me show these women. Because this stuff right here, this some foolishness coming from these women's mouth. And the father too. To the dad, let your daughters be gone. To all the fathers who let to the fathers, the uncles, the brothers, the cousins, and you didn't do anything, and to the men who was around them and you didn't do nothing, you're nothing but some punks. And that's right, I said it, you're some punks. Straight up, flat out punks. Only a punk will sit there and not do something for a female, especially a teenage female. Straight up, flat out punks. I gotta call it what it is tonight. I'm not sugarcoating this. Welcome to the Lion's Den tonight.
Landscape for a decade, the weathered or tattered ones replaced again and again by families who refuse to give up, who refuse to stop praying a moment like this.
Help me, Amanda Berry.
You need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need police.
Okay, and what's going on there?
I've been kidnapped and I've been missing for 10 years and I'm here. I'm free now.
The last time anyone in her family heard that voice, she was a day shy of turning 17. Called her sister to say she was catching a ride home from her job at Burger King, and then she vanished.
That was the last I ever heard from her, not an answer after that.
She is 27 years old and free, thanks in part to police who got an ovation on this Cleveland street, and thanks in large part to a passing neighbor named Charles Ramsey.
And they see this girl, and she just going nuts on the door, so we had to kick open the bottom. Nothing on that door was aluminum, it was cheap. And she climbed out with her daughter.
That's right. He said Amanda escaped with her daughter.
When these girls were abducted, that they went into this environment with a person or persons and probably were held against their will for a period of time. But then that world becomes their reality.
The girl Amanda told the police, I ain't just the only ones. It's some more girls up in that house.
It was just amazing to see the emotion on these seasoned law enforcement officers when they went in there and saw Amanda and Gina, and Michelle.
Yes, inside the home, they also found Georgina de Jesus, who also went missing from this very neighborhood 9 years ago, walking home from a middle school a few blocks from where Amanda disappeared. That little girl on FindGeorgina.com is 23 years old. And they also found Michelle Knight, who went missing in 2000.
We're in the process of evaluating their medical needs. They appear to be in fair condition at the moment.
We love you, Amanda.
Now attention turns to the kind of person or persons who could have held prisoners like this for so long. Police will only say they have 3 Hispanic men in custody, ages 50 to 54, but our sources tell us they are brothers. The middle brother's name, Ariel Castro, and according to his neighbor, he lived a life far above suspicion.
He put on that great mask that everyone thought he was a good guy.
I barbecue with this dude. We eat ribs and whatnot and listen to salsa music. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah. And you had no indication that they were planning.
Hey, bro, not a clue.
Bill Weir, ABC News, New York.
Family members say they never gave up hope of finding the girls, and they can't wait to hold them close once again. We will find out many more details on this amazing case as a police news conference takes place later on this morning.
Yeah, that's it.
So we had girls being held against their will for 10 years by 3 men plus. Neighbors didn't even know it. But we had this situation over here with Mr. Kelly, and the women can come and go as they choose to. Somebody make this make sense. Then we had these adult women who want to sit up there and cry, talking about, I had to do this to a woman and I had to do that to a girl and I had to do, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. What you should have did was fought. Because surely you had on some shoes that day that you had to take off. You don't know how to use a shoe as a weapon. Surely most people have on belts. You don't know how to use a belt as a weapon. You can turn anything into a weapon. Anything. You can turn a piece of paper into a weapon. Right, Sandra. Make it make sense. They can't make it make sense. Now that's what captured looked like. Not being at a concert party. Talking about you captured. You don't know how to duck down and crawl underneath some chairs to get away? My gosh, it was thousands of people there. What were they going to do if these girls tried to escape the R. Kelly concert that they were singing and dancing at? What were they going to do? It was too many people there. I said, can we talk? Welcome to the Lion's Den tonight. Now let me go back to Mr. Kelly 2008 case. Okay, he got off because they weren't sure if that was him in the video. Okay, reasonable doubt. Not sure that was him in the video. That's one reason he got off. Another reason for some of the other cases he got off is because parents were saying it wasn't their children. Okay. You had parents or possible victims saying, no, that's not me. And parents saying, no, that wasn't my child. It's another reason he got off. Also, what I'm finding out, that in this Mute R. Kelly documentary that was done, you run into a atmosphere of non-credible witnesses or non-credible victims to take the stand. On those other cases that he won, all 14 counts that he won, non-credible witnesses / victims. One of the girls and her boyfriend were a thief. As a matter of fact, they stole a $20,000 Rolex from him. And so when the attorney got up there to cross-examine them, they got crossed up and their records got brought up. Okay. According to my knowledge, from what I've seen, one of the women that was up there on the Mute Mr. Kelly or R. Kelly or Kelly, Mute Kelly, I'm just saying Mute Kelly, has a record. And when you look at a record, she has a record of being a thief. She also has a record of stalking people, men. So I don't think she shouldn't have been up there on a documentary at all, number one. And that goes back to Lifetime and the women who put the documentary together not doing their due diligence and doing research like they should have. You're not going to sit yourself up there on a documentary that I put together and you have a record of all this wrongdoing, talking about somebody held you captive and done something to you, especially with a stalking record for stalking men. I don't think so. Like I said, somebody make this make sense to me. And so what you're seeing is this case is going to slowly unravel. Why? Because did nobody vet the witnesses or the victims? Not only that, Andrea Kelly. Yeah, I got to keep hitting her upside her head with this. On Hollywood X's, she's clearly saying that her and R. Kelly were good friends. He chased her for 2 years. He was the best of her friend. And that's how they ended up getting married. And he was this was after their divorce, by the way. Just so good to her and so good to the kids. Now, your story changes. He's a monster. He's this and that. You were victimized. You climbed up the window. You just broke away. He was either at home or he wasn't, because at one point he wasn't there. He wasn't there. Oh, he's never here. He either home or he not. Somebody make this make sense to me. Hey, Fifi, how you doing? Right, Miss Letha. Clout, money, and fame. But to me, it's more the fame and the fortune. Are we so heartless, self-centered, and selfish that we are willing to exploit our kids? That's what I have to ask. For money and for fame? Is that where we're at? Is that what we're doing? Mute these trifling parents. Oh, good, Fifi. Also, there is nothing that would have made me be on that documentary, on a Lifetime documentary like that, and my child had going through a situation like that without a real resolve and resolution. I don't know anyone that's come up with a center to help abused women or men. I don't know anyone that started a nonprofit organization to help people who really need help. I'm still waiting for them to go to the DA and do their depositions. So we said they're saying they want justice. They're saying they want to resolve. Okay. Okay, I believe that when I see it in writing. And for me, it's going to take them to go in, do what they need to do, and get it on paper. Yes, I need that to happen. And Fly, you're saying, why wait too long to come out? Letha, you're saying some have boyfriends. How you got a whole boyfriend and you sleeping with somebody else? That's nasty too. Are they not aware of the diseases that's going around? So you got a boyfriend and you want to be sleeping with the one they call the Pied Piper? Really? who you know them been with a whole bunch of women. That's what you want to do? Really? That's what they doing? Okay, that's just nasty. Yeah, it's lethal. They're having their orgies too. Okay, that's just nasty. Mm. And I also have to go back to a situation that happened in 2017. Now, associate slash friend of mine started off being an associate, but now consider more so of a friend. Her son was in juvenile, okay, in the state of Michigan at 16 years old. He calls his mom and he's like, Mom, this 50-year-old lady that works here keeps touching me. Mom comes up, said, Mom, I know I'm in here. This 50-year-old lady keeps touching me. So when she called me, I said, okay. This is why the system don't work for kids a lot of times. He already in juvenile or away, and you have a worker that's 50 years old, 2017 in the state of Michigan, and she feels like she can touch your child. And so when she called me, we got the plan of action. I said, get rid of that attorney. XYZ, XYZ. Go get your son. Tell him to move your son. Move him. This is the type of protection they offer. You got some stinking tail, funky woman touching on your 16-year-old son. I said no. He's already in the system. And we're not going to have no old stank woman messing up his mind even more. Forget that. Get your son. Fly, you say Mr. Kelly money is R. Kelly money kills money as long as it don't run out. But I want people to really see how sick and sadistic this world is. Men get celebrated if they get the older woman. Oh, you got an old woman. Oh, you 17, 18, and she off in her 20s and 30s, 40s and 50s now, because they're doing that too. And they get celebrated. And nobody see that as wrong. Them women need they old stank behinds locked up too. But when it happens to a female, look at the double standard. It's viewed as all of it is it's all sadistic and twisted. Nobody gets a pass. Nobody. Let me watch my language up here tonight. I almost called somebody, I almost said these old stinking heifers, but that's what I'm not going to say. But that's what I want to say. And once again, like I said, this is not an excuse for Kelly's behavior by any means. According to his family members, he was touched when he was 6. I would have took somebody's head off their body. You touching on a 6-year-old? You sick in the head. You done stole his whole entire childhood. You still in childhoods, in teenage years? People, that's acceptable in this society? Really? Also, I had to reassess my wanting to go to Dubai too, because my first cousin and I, it's some sick stuff going on in this world. It's some sick people. People need help. We were supposed to do a first cousin trip to Dubai. But now that this documentary came along, I had to reassess that situation, because in Dubai, people of color and people of other colors fly over there, get paid to have men with money boo-boo on them, urinate on them, and they sleeping with animals. Bestiality. Nasty. Sick, sadistic, and twisted in the head. So, with that being said, I don't think I wanted to visit Dubai anymore. I won't be taking that trip. I said, can we talk? Mute these trifling parents for putting your kids out there in harm's way and doing nothing. It's crazy. Now, can we talk about this government shutdown? This is what I got to say about the government shutdown. I'll say it again. American workers are working for free in the United States of America for free. Border Patrol has to work for free. I wouldn't be showing up. Everybody would be crossing the border if it was left up to me. 20 days in, no unemployment, no paycheck. You just expect to show up and go to work for free for the government. Also, as a people, we need to understand our food is not being inspected. That's another reason I think a lot of people were, and I have to keep saying this, at the grocery store today. So E. coli and everything else that can get in foods, because our food is not being inspected due to a partial government shutdown. All because of a selfish, self-centered fascist. I have an issue with that. A self-centered fascist who also believes in urinating on women. Okay. We really gotta pray. That's right. For people who didn't know, this partial government shutdown, our food is not being inspected. Remember, 800,000 workers are not getting paid, and they're supposed to show up work free. And you expect them to show up and do a job. You send half of the people home. We have too much going on in this world. It's just not safe. Not only that, this selfish, self-centered fascist, number 45, you're costing taxpayers billions of dollars every day. Not only that, that $2 million that he collected via PayPal or GoFundMe for that wall, that $20 million, how about you get that 20 million? Some kind of how, some kind of way, that $20 million need to go for those workers' bills. The Americans who over here working for free. How about you pay them bills for them? Right, Alan. Toothpaste, deodorant, cigarette, the list goes on. Not being inspected. Love you back, Fifi. I just got to keep it real. I said, can we talk tonight? We got lifetime exploiting people. We have silly, trifling parents who exploiting kids. We have fascist 45 who's fleecing and exploiting America. And then in the news, all they want to focus on is the latest topic that was given to them by somebody, instead of focusing on what they really should be focusing on. Welcome to America. I said, can we talk tonight? Oh, Fifi, I got to keep it real. I have got to keep it real because people need to wake up. Wake up. Meanwhile, people running around and protesting for R. Kelly not to sing somewhere 20 plus years, whatever. But our food is not being inspected. The witnesses aren't coming forth to get anything in writing and on paper. Children are starving. Police still illegally shooting Black folk and other minorities and getting away with it. Innocent people are still going to prison. And Harvey Weinstein, how about we get him? Trump, how about we get him? Let's run the gamut of people who slept with underage teenagers. Jerry Lee Lewis slept with his first cousin. Nasty. She was a teenager. They still played his music. They didn't stop playing his music. Nasty. Elvis Presley, who exploited Black culture, slept with underage girls. Nasty. Okay. This list goes on. Jay-Z and Foxy. P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs. Come on. We could start running the gamut. Woody Allen. Nasty. Super nasty. And I used to like this, but I had to just stop watching him altogether. Mr. Sheen. Nasty. Super nasty. 45. Nasty. Super nasty. Paying off women. Paying off prostitutes. Nasty. Super nasty. And we talking about mute Kelly, mute R. Kelly. How about we go get everybody? Let's level the playing field and get everybody. And oh, the Catholic priest who are booty bandits in the name of their so-called God that they talk about they serving. You not serving a God and you touching on a little boy and touching on a little boy, being a booty bandit to a little boy. You're not serving a God. How about we do a documentary on that? Nasty, super nasty, filthy stuff in the name of a God. Booty bandits in the name of a God on some little kids, really? So if we're going to go there, let's get everybody. All us people in the documentary who set up and turned a blind eye. Nasty, super nasty. You got to be some type of sick, sadistic person in the head to sit up and watch that happen to a kid or a teenager. Sick self. I said, can we talk? Welcome to the Lion's Den tonight. Wonderful Life, how are you? I don't know who you are. Okay, Australia. Hey, hi, Australia's in the house. Australia, we talking about this nastiness going on over here in America, and I know y'all have nastiness going on in Australia too. We talking about this foolishness going on over here in America. Alan, what's interesting is that the age for consensual sex is different overseas than it is over here. Not only that, the age for consensual sex is different in different states. Like here, you have to be 18. Some states is 15. Some states is 16. If you were a teen, okay, King Bit, Wonderful Life said, how you doing? Wonderful Life, if you are a female, King Bit is single. I just want to throw that plug. Also, while I'm plugging people, Fly has a channel. I don't know if Alan has a channel. I don't know if Fifi has a channel. Letha has a channel. AM has a channel. Make sure, I don't know if Tommy has a channel. Sandra, I don't know if Sandra Don't Play has a channel. Make sure you support these people channel. That means like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe with your friends. Share with your friends. Like, share, subscribe to their channels. Share with your friends. Oh, Wonderful Life, you're a man. My bad. Wonderful Life is a man. King Big, cancel that. Cancel that. King Big only like women rich in melatonin. Sorry, Wonderful Life. Cancel it. Okay, Wonderful Life has a channel. Wonderful Life, you have a channel, but you don't have no videos up. Oh, yes, you do. Okay. Okay, yeah, Wonderful Life do have videos up. All right. So we'll plug Wonderful Life channel too. No discrimination here. Okay. King Big said he's straight, Fly. He said he's straight. He's straight. He just gonna keep working till his chocolate queen come. Nothing wrong with that. So like I say, AM has a channel. Miss Letha has a channel. Fly has a channel. Wonderful Life has a channel. Alan, I don't know if he has a channel. Australia in the house. I'm getting hot. Let me come up out of this. This is. Can I come up out my jacket and get a little comfortable? Okay. Alan said no content. You don't have any content on your channel, Alan. Alan has a channel. Go subscribe anyway. He gonna get some content up. Oh yes, Wonderful Life. I did. I just went there. Blythe said it's not my fault. That's all right. Okay. So let me tell you what my resolve is in this. Well, I've explained what type of parent I am. This is how I would have responded. Let me pull this up for you all. This is how you respond when somebody got your kids trapped in a closet or trapped. Okay, people acting like they can't comprehend and understand and don't know what to do. So let me go here. And parents, you need to stop prostituting your kids and pimping your kids out for fame and fortune. And teach them the value of hard work. Everything don't happen overnight. That's what you need to do. Okay. Let me go here. Parents, stop pimping your kids out. I may be smiling, but I'm smiling because this next person is going to make it real plain for you. Mm-hmm. They're going to explain to you what you should have done 20 or however many years ago. You're sitting up there talking about you didn't know what you were supposed to do when you were the parent.
Man, come on, dog. Let me tell y'all want me to be y'all real because it might hurt some people's feelings. I tell y'all about R. Kelly. So what I got Lifetime just made a lot of money. Everybody knows Lifetime is. That's a reality show. 6 seasons, 6 episodes of that. Let's be real. Now the truth, what I don't like, the parents. If you somebody daddy and you knocking on the door, pitching the window, they got your daughter in there, y'all know I ain't gonna be on no reality show or Lifetime. I'm gonna be on CNN, straight up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get real. Think about it. I'm not about to play with nobody. I'm gonna burn it down. I'm gonna do something. So I'm telling y'all, that's what I don't like. This ain't your kid in there. My character gone. God know I believe, I trust all that, bro. But that'll be out the window. Nobody gonna play with my kids. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So you shouldn't even been on TV in there. If you a parent, you shouldn't be on there unless you're on CNN from a jail cell. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So I don't know if R. Kelly did it or not. That ain't my business. I ain't judging. But I'm just saying those parents shouldn't let that go that far. And they shouldn't have been knocking on no window, throwing no rocks if they know somebody in there with their kid. You know, and now if you got your kid and your kid come out and they won't go back, that's on them. At least I tried as a parent. But if my kid in there, it's gonna be all out wall. Everybody coming outside, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't respect that part. That's the part I don't respect. Because if you got love for your kids, you going to walk behind your kids. You ain't doing no reality show. You know, so that's straight up. I don't get that. I don't know if the man did it or not. They already know if somebody been saying all them allegations about him, for one, my kid not even going up in there.
And that's how you shut it down. Somebody got your kid, that's how you shut it down. That's how you shut it down. He's sitting up there throwing a rock outside. I said, can we talk? Mute these trifling parents. He broke it down real quick. Already had allegations. You outside throwing a rock. Now, the part where I differ with him on is this. You have my child and I come get you and you say you're not going. Yes, you are too going. Not only are you going, everybody coming out that house. Oh, when I show up as a parent, I don't care how grown you think you are. It's not optional. You trapped. You trapped. Somebody playing a psychological game on you. It's not an option when I show up. I'm going to ask my child anything. Get out. That's how that goes. You can get out voluntarily or involuntarily. I just came here. Everybody getting out. Right. Master P broke that down. Everybody else playing. So that's what I have to say about that. Um, King Ben say you got your orange juice ready with some nachos. Since everybody want to jump on a bandwagon. What's interesting to me is a lot of us, when Kavanaugh was being confirmed, and I guess some of us are considered more political YouTubers or conscious YouTubers. I see a bunch of YouTubers who I think are messy, who tried to touch on this case. But when Kavanaugh was being confirmed and he's a Supreme Court justice, they didn't say a word. And let me smack the NFL upside the head too in the basketball league. You got some issues too, from owners of the team to the players on the team all the way down. A lot of them need to be shut down too. So like I said, if we're going to get it, let's get everybody. Let's not just make this an expression. Let's make it a real cause. Keeping our kids safe out of the hands of predators. I said, can we talk tonight? Oh, how wonderful. Thanks for the thumbs up. Somebody came just to leave a thumb down. It's all good. It's all good. I'm sure that person need to get their head together too. Sandra, I don't understand the parents either. And Alan, you're saying that Master P was never part of the mainstream hip hop. He owned all his rights to his music, and that's smart. That's business. Oh, King Bitch, you said somebody can't take the heat. A lot of people just need to grow up. That's number one. A lot of people need to stop blaming and deflecting off others. A lot of people need to stop being pretentious. That's number two. I see a lot of pretenders, or people who I would consider pretenders on here. Not only do I see a lot of people who I would consider pretenders, I see a lot of people on here who I would consider to be leeches or have a leech-like characteristic about themselves. It must have been an able-bodied person who want to sit on YouTube all day instead of working. And all labor there is a profit. It must have been an able-bodied YouTuber who want to sit on YouTube all day and be in drama. It must have been an able-bodied YouTuber who want to sit on YouTube all day and not have a plan of action for their life, and with them grown selves make this their full-time source of income without knowing how to set aside for 401k and retirement, which are two separate. 401k and your retirement, or set aside for a pension and retirement. It must have been an able-bodied YouTuber. And yeah, I got to go here right now. Right, King Bit. We can't sit up here all day. And make videos all day. And no, not because some of the younger generation, they do it and they do it well. They got it down and they are getting paid, but they have content at the content at the content, and it's real work. It's real work. Editing videos takes real work. Uh, I'm going to start putting back up some of my, pre-edited videos, but it takes a lot of work and it takes time. Uh, but to the able-bodied ones who just act like they're oblivious to what's going on in the world, it's a lot of things that could be discussed, like the shutdown, people not having place to eat, people not having place to live, all the political things that's going on around the world, as opposed to being on YouTube all day and some drama for entertainment purposes or for whatever they think it's for. And the thing with that is, it's always somebody somewhere that's copying a video, and years later that can bring it right back. That'll bring it right back. If that person should decide to change, or people should decide to change the course of their life, and somebody do like they doing with R. Kelly, bring all of their past back and present it to their face. I like the way Amp said it every day. You're writing your obituary, you're writing what people are going to say about you when you're gone. You're leaving your legacy here. And that's right, Fly. Fly is saying haters. I would say this. If you able-bodied person and you don't have employment, or you don't own your own business, and you want to be on YouTube all day in drama, it's something wrong with your mentality. There's something really, really wrong with your mentality. Real wrong, the way you think. Also, YouTube is not a get rich by night. To the people on here, and I call it where they say taking donations. Donate to yourself and go get some gainful employment. About that. That's right, I said it. Because what I will not do is for a full-grown, able-bodied person who's capable of working, is sit up and support them. I'm not going to support your YouTube habit. Not me. Not with my money. I'm not doing that. And there's something wrong with the leech mentality, or the mentality of a quote-unquote, it's different type of hustlers. But I got that in a different type of hustler category. You're trying to hustle somebody out of something. You're too lazy to work for something. In all labor, there is a profit, and work is still honorable. And that's another thing. When I look at this mute Mr. Kelly, or R. Kelly, let me stop calling him Mr. Kelly, R. Kelly. When I look at this mute, there's something wrong with the parents if they give their kids to say, oh, just go out there and be famous. You can get it overnight. Let's just push you up to the top and hook you up with this person because they already out there. And you could just, they'll push you out there. You could just get it overnight, and you could just miss steps. You could take a quick shortcut, get there quick. You better teach your kids how to work, and better teach them the value in working. Working is still honorable. That's what's going on in America. We've created a lazy America. Can we talk? Can we really talk tonight? That's right, Alan. Commit to yourself. King Bitch, you saying your legacy would say all he did was work, and that's honorable. AM 100, and we discussed this a lot. We discussed this. Able-bodied people, I said, can we talk tonight? But you want somebody to sit up and give to you all day. Able-bodied people, you have kids to take care of, no employment, but you want somebody to sit up and give to you all day. able-bodied people, no kids, but you want somebody to sit up and give to you all day with that drama and that foolishness all day. Because you don't value work and you're lazy. I said it. Yeah, those people that do that, they don't value work. They were not taught the value in work, and they're lazy. Leeches. You know what a leech is. Okay. No plan of action. Okay. And if YouTube shut the money down, then what you gonna do? Just leave a PayPal? Send me money in a PayPal up there? I need people to think. Right, AM. There's value in work. Everything doesn't happen overnight. And when you do see some people that look like they've made it overnight, they put in years. They did the labor, or somebody helped them somewhere along do some labor. It's not just as people, it is nothing wrong with helping other people. It's nothing wrong with that. But if you think you just gonna not have to work and put in any effort and somebody just gonna sit up and take care of your old rusty, dusty, musty, I won't be the one to do it. Let somebody else do it because it won't be me. AM, and there's nothing wrong with borrowing. At some point in life, many of us have borrowed. You borrow and you pay back. There's nothing wrong with that. But AM, one thing I can say about you is you work extremely hard. You're not just sitting up here all day. You work hard. You work extremely hard. Right. And AM is saying for the people who do sit up and borrow and ask to borrow all day, you don't have no employment. How you gonna pay it back? For those people, they would have to sign a promissory note for me. A promise to pay back. Why put it on a promissory note, Kerensz? Because if they don't pay me back, I'm taking them to court to get sued. What you gonna sue them for? They're gonna get a job. As soon as they get their job, the judge ordered them to get a job, or that check gonna be garnished, and you're gonna pay me back what I let you borrow. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you welcome, AM. I know you work hard. And I'm not talking about the ones who are retired, who have already did 20, 30 years, and they on here. They got their retirement. They getting like Miss Letha. She got her retirement. She pulling in. She didn't did that. She retired. She gave her retirement money to the lazy ones who want to sit up on here all day and night, every day, making up lies, asking people for money because you're too lazy to work. You're lazy. AM said it. AM, if they don't have a job, they hustling. You don't have a job and you asking people can borrow money. How you gonna pay it back and you don't have no employment? You a hustler. Alan, you saying your number one rule? you better be working. I said, can we talk? Welcome to the Lions Den. I'm tying all this in together. The mute Kelly, the shutdown, with people going to work for free. People going to work for free. Modern day slavery. We got people sitting up on YouTube with their lazy self asking for money. Instead of asking for a hand out, you need to ask for a hand up. Does anybody have any job opportunities available? Know anybody with some? And I've said on here before, in Vegas, Amp got the hookup. He will hook you up if you live in Vegas and you're a YouTuber and you need employment. For Georgia, I have some family members who have the hookup. Even got a few little hookups in Michigan. But I will not put my name out there, my character out there for a lazy person. If people going get you straight to the door, get you hired in right away. Show up and do what you're supposed to do. And don't make nobody name look bad. Right, AM. Never loan a person what they can't afford to pay back. You lose it. King Bid is saying, whoever is lazy, no job, let me. You want to be well, King Bid, you work. You in my mind, I'm trying to understand for the people because this didn't just start for them. You're not paying anything into Social Security. What are you going to get out of Social Security if you're not putting anything in? For the people who don't have retirement plans together, when you get older, are you going to be the old senior citizen that's at McDonald's or Target or wherever that's still working, old, but you still got to get up and go to work every day to make ends meet? Is that going to be you? I said, can we talk? Can we really talk? When we do our private live, the financial investor that I bring on here that's licensed also do budgets. He get paid to manage other people's money. He's gonna break some things down. Some people already know, others don't, but that's gonna be good. Right, Alan? And we have a platform to network. This should be a social media is a platform to network. That's one of the things it was created for. And I don't see people networking it right. I don't mind giving any using my resources for people that I know are going to show up and do what they need to do. But if you just don't waste my time, though, I'm not going to let you play my time. I see a lot of that on here too on YouTube amongst adults. They let people play their time. As a matter of fact, AM and Miss Neatha know this. Who was it? It was AM talking about a situation that happened in the background, and my daughter just happened to hear, and she got so tickled. One of her nicknames is Giggles, till she could not stop laughing. She could not stop laughing at the way the adult was behaving in her life. She could not stop laughing, and she's 15-year old. She just got so tickled. She was like, I cannot believe adults on there doing this, carrying on like this. She laughed for like 2 days. She was like, really? King Bit. Right, Alan. It's all about networking. But we can, if you plan for it, you can be on the island now. Like, this is my year to go to Punta Cana, and I need to get my Punta Cana body on. So I have to start back my exercising regimen more vigorously than ever before. If you plan for things, you can do just about whatever you want to and go wherever you want to, but you have to have a plan of action for it. But if I could give any bit of advice to the lazy YouTubers on here asking people for money, my advice to you would be go do something productive. Go do something productive in addition to doing YouTube. Go do something productive. Because what YouTube does not have is a healthcare plan. Yeah, go do something productive. Yeah. Yeah, and stop begging and asking people for money with your grown, able-bodied self who's capable of working. Get up off your backside. Stop being lazy. Go get some gainful employment and go get some education. So with that being said, and I'm wrapping up early because the ladies is not up here tonight, and this year I this year we're only 13 or 14 days in. I have been running since January the 1st up until January the 13th, and I still have more running to do. This year has been something else already. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. I'm going to wrap this up. My voice is back. I wanted to say what I was going to say about mute these trifling parents, and I meant that. You're nasty. For the ones who was up in the document, you're nasty. Touching on other females underage, you're nasty. You're nasty. You're not a victim. What you are is nasty. Yeah, that's nasty. Sleeping up behind another man, knowing he done been with all that. That's nasty. Yeah, that's nasty. You know they sleeping with a bunch of people, and you want to be one on the string in the list. That's nasty. That's real nasty. That's foul. To the parents who allow their kids and put their kids in that situation, what did you as a parent do? What did you not instill on the inside of them? Did you affirm your child the way they should have been affirmed? Why did your child gravitate towards that person? What did your child see in that person that they didn't see in you or get from their house? What are you teaching your kids? Are you teaching your kids it's okay to cut corners and we'll push you up to the top of fame and fortune? That you don't have to work for anything. We just gonna skyrocket you up. And all labor there is a profit. Work is still honorable. Oh, AM got somebody. Okay, and with that being said, okay, AM, I got this person. Thanks, AM. I got it. With that being said, you all have a pleasant evening and a pleasant night. Bye bye.